If you've been feeling unmotivated and lazy lately, maybe you've been in a funk, you've been constantly scrolling, procrastinating a lot, and just not doing the things you should be doing, then this video is for you. It is hard to build a productive routine or get back into one, but it's not impossible, and this is what I'm here for. If you want to get out of the cycle where you constantly want to change something and become productive and disciplined, but you somehow just don't do it, let me tell you, you are 100% capable of doing it. All you need are a few tips and tricks to guide you along the way. So in this video, we will talk about 11 habits that will help you get out of your lazy girl era and into a new era of being the best version of yourself. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and I do lots of videos regarding self-improvement and becoming the best version of yourself. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram to see the day-to-day stuff and a little bit of extra motivation. Sometimes the smallest changes can have the biggest impact. I notice that sometimes when I'm in a funk, I just leave the blinds to the windows closed for the whole day because it just seems more comfortable, but that makes me feel sleepy. It doesn't make me feel productive. And also there's a scientific reason behind that. There's this thing called the circadian rhythm, which is basically our internal body clock. It regulates multiple processes in our body, including our sleep-wake cycle. We can improve our sleep and our concentration throughout the day by making sure that our body knows that it is time to be awake. That is why it is so important to see some light in the morning, because that sends the message to your brain that it is morning. It is time to wake up and start the day. This not only helps you be more concentrated and productive throughout the day, but that also helps you fall asleep better in the evening because you've gotten that light exposure in the morning. That's also why sometimes you will hear the advice that if you go on a walk in the morning, do not wear sunglasses, or at least take them off for a little bit. So one of the smallest but most important things to do is to just open your windows when you wake up. Open your blinds. Also just get some fresh air in while you're at it. Do not check your phone in the morning. Don't grab your phone while you're still in bed. I feel like this is something that all of us know deep down that it's not good. But it's such a cozy habit. It's such an easy habit. It's so easy to lay in bed. You kind of need to get up, but at the same time, you could just grab your phone and scroll for a little bit, right? But then you find yourself half an hour later. You may already be starting your day late because you completely lost track of time. And also you don't really start the day on a great note because I think we all know social media can be great, but it has some bad parts. And oftentimes when we're scrolling, we are comparing ourselves to other people. We are fearing this fear of missing out. We see all the cool things that other people are doing and we are not doing. You do not need to be seeing that first thing in the morning. You can just swap this out with either not doing anything, just not grabbing your phone, leave it where it is, and go brush your teeth, go get ready, go make a coffee, do something. Or you can just swap the habit, journal, read a little bit. I used to be the type of person who would always sleep with her phone next to her. I would always fall asleep watching something or scrolling and also wake up doing the exact same thing. And let me tell you something, I would feel miserable. Over the last 2-ish years, I've swapped being on my phone in the evening with just reading or journaling. I mean, look at this stack that I always have on my nightstand. I have 2 journals and 3 books. I have a lot of choice. There's a lot of variety. I just get into bed. I put my phone far away and then I just read and journal until I fall asleep. It also makes me fall asleep. I'm actually aware of the fact that I'm getting tired, and then of course as a result I have better sleep and I can start my day feeling way more energized. It is a win-win-win-win situation. All you have to do is to put this thing away. Habit stacking is one of the best pieces of advice from the book Atomic Habits, and it is so easy to do, but it can make a huge difference. The idea behind habit stacking is that you build new habits based on your already existing ones. So if you have a daily habit of drinking your coffee, but you also want to read more, it would be an amazing idea to just read while you're drinking your coffee. You are stacking the habit. You can literally do anything you want, but the idea is you have this starting point, this habit that already exists, and you just build new habits around it, and that makes them easier to just stick to your routine. I've been trying to read more recently, and the way that I managed to actually do it is to just read while I drink my coffee. You probably know this, I love my morning coffee. So whenever I would make my coffee, I would also grab a book and just read for 5 to 10 minutes. Getting ready for the day. You know what I say, look good, feel good. That goes for everything. Doesn't matter if you're going to university, work, meeting someone, or even just going to the gym. I really feel the difference between wearing whatever I have in my wardrobe and actually picking out an outfit. even if it's a gym outfit. If I pick out something that I feel comfortable and confident in, my workout is guaranteed to be better. I will quite literally not stop talking about this because working out has so many benefits. And they're not only physical. I mean, obviously, you have improved energy. You don't feel as stressed. You have more clarity. You have improved bone density. You build muscles. You build endurance. Your cardiac health improves. I mean, there's a whole list. What working out every single day also does is it helps you build discipline. It helps you learn that you need to show up for yourself even when it's not really easy to do. Because that's what we're doing with working out. It's not always fun to have to wake up and go to the gym, but it is necessary if you want to progress. Working out every day doesn't mean you need to do a 2-hour gym session every day. It's not about that. It's about building the consistency and building this habit of working out. But sometimes we may have a low energy day or something hurts, maybe we are sick. It's fine to take a break, to take it slow. It's fine to just go on a walk. Just do a 10-minute yoga session at home. Just stretch for literally 1 minute. The idea is just that you need something consistent. One of the most important things when it comes to consistency and building a workout habit is to not see a 10-minute workout as failure. If you are aiming to do a 1-hour gym session a couple times a week, but 1 week is just stressful, you're tired, something is happening, or you just want to take it slow, then it's absolutely no problem if you just go on a walk or you just go to the gym for 10 minutes, you warm up, you stretch a little bit, and then you go home. That is not failure. It's still better than doing nothing, and you're still contributing to your consistency and your habit. There are so many habits if you want to improve your time management. I've done videos talking only about time management habits, but one of the things that I use the most on a daily basis is time blocking. All you need is to grab a calendar. Doesn't matter, it can be Google Calendar, you can use Notion, you can use a physical calendar, or you can just use a blank notebook. Doesn't matter. You are going to plan out your day in time blocks. So let's say from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m., you are gonna do one deep work session or one deep study session where you are only focused on a certain subject or a certain task at work until you get that done, and then you move on to the other. You're not getting distracted. You're not grabbing your phone because that is your time to work. Then you can also block out times for a lunch break, for a coffee break, but actually planning out your day with how much time you're gonna need for each time block is so helpful. Sometimes when I only write a to-do list, it is a bit hard to keep track of how long it's gonna take me to do every task. And then I end up with either too many things on my to-do list or too little things. By planning in time for every single task, you really know how your day is gonna go and how much time you have left for other things. Plan your 5 to 9. Once you have a more set routine, whether that is because of university or because of work, you will kind of notice that your evenings just get lost. At least that's what happened to me. I would oftentimes think, okay, I have so much time in the afternoon to still do things, but I will never do anything because I would never plan to do something specific. So I would just get home, be absolutely exhausted, and then spend the next 5 hours not doing much, but also not fully relaxing because I was feeling bad because I wasn't doing anything. It's really beneficial to have a few things to look forward to after work, whether that is doing a workout, going for a run, meeting friends, going to an after work event, or just staying at home and doing something. If you plan it, it's really helpful because you're looking forward to it and also makes it more likely that you're actually gonna do that thing. Other things you can do is just to plan to have a movie night by yourself. Like if you don't feel energized, you don't want to go out, you just want to chill by yourself, have yourself a chill time. But I can really see the difference between just coming home, laying on the couch and turning on the TV without having something specific in mind that I want to watch. That makes me feel way worse than if I come home and I look forward to watching a specific movie or a specific series and I make myself a little snack, I grab a little drink, I just do a self-care night, a planned self-care night. The vibes are completely different and all it takes is just to think about it, just plan it beforehand. Just get a hobby. People sometimes underestimate the importance of having something fun and relaxing to do in their lives. It doesn't have to be something that makes you money, that helps you advance your career in any way, that helps you become a better person. None of that. It can literally be the most random things that just bring you joy. It's just so good to have your thing that you look forward to doing at the end of a long day. This thing that brings you joy, and that's it. That's its entire role in your life. to make you happy. There are so many hobbies you can try, and the best thing is you don't need to be good at them. You're not going to work, you're not getting paid to do this. It doesn't matter. Are you a horrible painter? Amazing. Try to paint. Would you buy this? I am selling it for $1 bajillion because this is an original Maria Trapan masterpiece. This is a paint by numbers thing. I used to do this whole paint by numbers as a child, and I loved it. Basically, you have these little numbers and it tells you with which color you paint. And then you have all of these small paint tubes, boxes, and all you need to do is to color within the lines with the correct color. I will link this in the description. I got it off Amazon. This is one of the best investments I've made recently. I bought this a while ago and I'm still working on it. I often just grab a drink, put on some music, and I paint. And it's so therapeutic, it's so relaxing, it's really meditative. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. One of the things that always happens to me when I'm in a funk is that my space just gets messy and it makes me feel even worse. It's such a negative cycle, and then it can get really overwhelming to clean that up because there's so much to clean. There are all these different rooms that you need to clean. What I found is super helpful is to just start a 10-minute timer. Pick one room or one area of your room and just get to work on that. In 10 minutes, when you're only cleaning, like fully focused on cleaning, you can do so much and you're gonna feel so much better afterwards. And I've also noticed that if I clean intensely for 10 minutes every single day, after a week, my whole apartment is clean because it adds up. Also, the 10 minutes don't feel as overwhelming as just trying to clean the whole apartment at once. At the end of the day, it is important to just enjoy your life. So one of the healthy habits you should have is to have time for yourself, to do the things you want to do, things that are not productive. Oftentimes we are so focused on improving, getting better, getting out of our lazy era, being productive, that we don't even notice that life is flying by. We really have to just take a second, take a step back to just enjoy life. Go out, socialize, have fun, do your hobbies, do whatever you feel like doing. It actually allows you to just slow down, enjoy life, and get some new perspective. I would argue that taking a break is one of the most important parts of productivity.